Most websites are invisible to Google because of some really basic technical errors. I've audited over 1,000 websites, and here's what's crazy. The vast majority of them make the exact same critical mistakes. And I'm not talking about little optimization tweaks. I'm talking about errors that literally make your site invisible to Google. Listen, you're writing content, you're posting blogs, you're doing SEO, but you're still getting zero organic traffic. That's usually because one of these technical errors. And you're sitting there like, what the hell is going on? Well, chances are your site has one or more of these errors and you don't even know it. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna walk you through the exact same audit process that I use and show you how to identify errors, why they matter, and most importantly, how to fix them yourself. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to fix it fast. Let's get into it. Number one, getting started with an audit tool. Now, before we dive in, yes, there's a ton of tools that do this. SEMrush, Ahrefs, Screaming Frog, they're great, but they're also expensive and overwhelming if you're new to SEO. And that's why I built the Hey Tony audit tool. It's beginner friendly and it's the cheapest one out there. Here's how it works. Go to audit.heytony.ca or click the link in the description, sign up, create an account, and add your website URL. It should take about an hour to crawl your site depending on how many pages it has, but when it's done, you'll see a health score that shows you how technically optimized your site is. And it'll show you a list of errors with the exact pages that they're on. So no guesswork, just a clear roadmap of what's broken. Number two, understanding error severity. Now, when you get your results, don't panic. You're gonna see a ton of issues flagged. Some are serious and some aren't. This tool breaks them down into 3 levels. Serious issues. These are big ones. They're probably the reason you're not ranking at all. Fix these ones first. Then we have warnings. These are still important, but they won't completely block your site from ranking. Think of these as, I'm gonna get to these soon. Then we have info warnings. These are just optimization tips. You can still rank without fixing them, but they'll make your site stronger over time. So don't let this giant list overwhelm you. You're not fixing everything in one day. Number 3, where to start. All right, so where do you start? My advice is let's go after the easy ones first. One of the most common issues is orphan pages. These are pages on your site that aren't linked to from any other page, meaning they're orphaned. They're by themselves. And that means Google literally can't find them. Fixing this one is simple. Link to those pages from 1 or 2 other relevant blog posts or service pages. That's it. Suddenly these invisible pages are back on Google's radar. Number 4, serious issues to fix first. Now let's talk about the serious issues that you need to fix right away. So first, you're gonna check to see if Google can even see your site. You should have a robots.txt file. This tells Google what it's allowed to visit and what it's not. If you see disallow : in there, congratulations, you've basically told Google, don't index my entire site. Here's a quick test you can do to see if Google can actually find your site. Go into Google and type in site.yourwebsite.com, and if nothing shows up, that means Google doesn't know about your site. And also make sure that you have a sitemap and a secure site. That means you have HTTPS at the front of your domain. Next, broken links. When someone clicks a link and lands on a 404 page, it's like giving directions to a store that doesn't exist. Make sure that you're using 301 redirects to send them to the correct page, or just update the link in the actual piece of content. This will fix the broken links issue. The next issue is missing H1 tags. Every page needs a main heading that tells Google, this is what the page is about. And if you don't have one, Google might just ignore that page completely, even if the rest of the content is good. All right, now let's move on from the serious issues and talk about the warnings. These are your medium priority fixes. So once you've fixed the serious stuff, then you can move on to warnings. These are things like title tags that are too short, too long, missing, or duplicate. Or meta descriptions that are blank, or worse, just copy pasted the same across the entire site. These are also heading tag issues where you have multiple heading 1 tags. Now, I need to say that none of these issues will completely block you from ranking, but they'll absolutely hurt your click-through rate and relevance. And these fixes are usually quick. Just edit your page titles and descriptions. And here's a quick hint, you can paste the link to those pages into ChatGPT and ask it to write you new ones based on the content of that page. Number 6, info warnings. Now let's talk about info warnings. These are mostly about site speed and core web vitals. Things like large images that need to be compressed, caching or lazy loading, or minifying CSS and JavaScript. Do they matter? Yes. But do they prevent you from ranking? Not usually. So don't get stuck here before you can fix the serious warning level stuff. All right, now let's talk about an action plan. I'm gonna put this into a clear step-by-step plan for you. Number 1, run an audit at audit.heytony.ca or click the link in the description. 2, fix serious issues first. These are the robots.txt file, the sitemap, make sure your site is secure, fixing orphan pages, broken links, and missing heading 1 tags. Number 3, tackle the warnings, title tags, meta descriptions, and heading structure. And 4, Optimize the info level issues. These are site speed, image compression, and core web vitals. Follow that order and you'll fix the biggest problems first without drowning in the details. So that's exactly how to fix your SEO audit errors and set yourself up to rank on page 1. Now, yes, you can absolutely do this yourself without using any tools, but if you want to skip the trial and error and actually audit your site like a pro, grab the Hey Tony audit tool. It's the first link in the description. And hey, for the love of Google rankings, hit that subscribe button if you found this helpful. See you in the next one. Bye.